One of the best things you can do if you sell or if you're an entrepreneur is really practice the skill of bouncing back quickly. I find a lot of people have difficulty bouncing back after rejection, after a disappointment, after something that just didn't play out the way they'd like. And that is something that does tremendous things to prevent you from moving to the next stage where you could actually be profiting in a major way. You have to learn how to bounce back, and this is a skill you have to practice because it isn't something that people commonly know how to do. If you walk around any business center in the United States and in any country and around the world, what you will hear are people talking about what happened to them this afternoon. He said this, I said that, we got the memo, then this happened, and so forth. And people linger in these ideas of disappointment, frustration, gossip, defeat, and so forth. And you can spend so much time on that it just clogs your path in order to move forward. You have to be able to turn things around rather quickly if you are an entrepreneur. And if you're a salesperson, you have to just say, look, this goes with the territory. I'm going to get some no's. I'm going to do everything I can to turn that around. I'm going to do everything I can to defeat that no and to persuade that person that this is a good choice for them. I'm going to show them every option I can. But if it turns out that that person says no, or they're not ready, or whatever it is that prevents you from moving forward, you have to move to the next call, to the next situation, to the next opportunity. You have to be able to bounce back quickly. There are people who linger in defeat or temporary defeat for hours, for days, for weeks, for months. And even though they might not feel completely defeated, they carry that forward with them, and that prevents them from being crisp in the next conversation and in the next opportunity. So you've got to practice it. I mean, literally, you have to look at the way you feel and say, how do I change the way I feel about this moment? How do I show a level of appreciation for where I am in terms of the progress that I've made, in terms of the yeses that I'm getting, in terms of what I know about my ability, what I know about this product, what I know about this company, what I know about this market. I need to be positive about that, and I need to take that forward with me into the next conversation, into the next meeting, into the next opportunity. It's one of the top skills. If you can bounce back quickly, you will be able to have some successes, and those successes will come because you are engineering yourself in a way to take advantage of opportunities that others will not. So many people just stay stuck, and they're so into recounting what has happened to them, making note of their defeats, making note of how difficult it is, how disappointed they are, how this didn't happen, and trying to somehow protect themselves from being disappointed again. It's a bunch of nonsense. You've got to get yourself into the right mood and attitude so that you can perform at optimum levels. If you are, if you're playing sports, for example, and you are fixated on what happened in the last play, the last turnover, the last inning, the last possession, you're in trouble because you are in a new stage of the game. So keep this in mind. You have to learn how to bounce back quickly, and the best way to do that is to practice it. The minute you get something that is bad news for you or that isn't quite what you want, practice changing your view about that, being appreciative of what you have accomplished, what kind of progress you have made, and move forward. If you like this tip, give me a thumbs up, let me know. Click the icon if you want to subscribe to that channel with my photograph on it. And make sure you're subscribed and make sure that other people you know are subscribed, because there's a lot of great information here to come. Share this with someone who you think will benefit. I will see you next time.